almond wag on. How beautiful. So I am such a crazy dog nut. This is the most perfect card. I love it.
And I think, based on what you told me, that you have some kind of an affection for Dalmatians.
I do. That was my favorite dog as a child. I've seen the movie 101 Dalmatians, the animated one, probably 50 plus times. I mean, it's a little borderline ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Well, this is a really cool stamp set. So I'm going to show you what you get, because what's particularly nice about this is that there is a punch that goes along with the stamp set. So you don't need to have a lot of extra equipment to be able to make this very fancy looking card. So here's the punch, and it's a little dog punch.
Aww.
And it has a little heart there. And with this set, you have the dog, the basic dog, plus the spots, and these bigger spots, so you could make it look like your friend Faith, who has those kind of beige spots. And you've got a cute little dog house, some sentiments, a collar, footprint, which I love, which makes a really nice background element, and a cute little bone. So that's what we're going to do today. Using the Poppy Parade red for the hearts and for the matte going around the edge, and Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And this is a brand new pad, so let's get this opened. Almost. Wow, they did a good job wrapping this up. Hold on.
Okay, I'm starting to feel really nervous about this.
All right, yeah, the packaging is terrifying, right? Okay.
It's not helping.
No worries. All right, so basically we're going to be doing a standard card size, which is a quarter size of 8.5 by 11, so which brings it down to 5.5 by 4.25. And now, when you use this kind of a stamp, this is called a photopolymer stamp, meaning that you can see right through it. Okay, but these are particularly nice because you can see through them, so you can see exactly where it is that you're going to stamp your image. So there's our little friend there. And then we're going to want the spots so that we turn him into a Dalmatian. Okay, we can do that. I'm just going to leave that here till we get to it. This is our Stampin' Trimmer, and this makes it super easy to cut the card down to size. So the first thing, I just want to point out that on here we have both a scoring blade, and a cutting blade. So the first thing I want to do is I want to score it along the top, and that's going to give us a nice neat fold. And then I'm just going to cut it down to size at 4.25. And there we go. It's as easy as that.
Oh yeah, that looked really easy.
So here's the score, and what you want to do is you want to fold it towards the bump, and that's what's going to give you this beautiful smooth edge. And what you can do is you can take your bone folder and just give that a little rub, and that'll keep it nice and flat. All right, so then we're going to need to cut out the red mat and the black mat and another white mat. So I'm just going in by 1/4 inch increments to be. So there are our pieces. And we're done with this. With the photopolymer stamps, because they do not have the added cushioning underneath, it's really helpful to use a a stamp pad. So we have the grid paper, but this is the Stampin' Up! Piercing mat. And it's some kind of a foam, and it's the perfect surface to be stamping your photopolymer stamps on, so it gives you a really nice impression. So here's our ink, and I'm going to let you go ahead and do this. So here is a piece of white cardstock. I'll do one just as a quick demonstration, and
Probably
then I'm
for
gonna
the best.
you're gonna be fine a little bit. So you're just gonna get it inked up like so, and then you're going to make an impression. Give it a good press, but without rocking the pad. You want to make sure that you don't go like this.
Oh,
And
he's
there-
so cute.
And there you go. Okay, so it's just that easy.
Okay.
You're going to line up your image, and this is where the photopolymer stamps are so great, because if you look down from above, I'm doing this a little bit of an angle, but you can see where to get those spots.
Well,
There
that's
he is.
perfect.
Okay,
Oh.
so I'm just going to turn it this way, and you go ahead and do the same thing.
Okay, do I need to ink him up again?
Yes, you do, and try not to get ink on your fingers like I did.
We'll see. So I'm
Oh
gonna.
my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay.
Now just press and let it sit for a moment, because
Okay.
you want the ink to transfer from the stamp to the paper.
That was a moment.
Now lift it up.
Oops. Oh,
There
well,
you
except
go.
for the little tail, I think
All
I
right.
did quite good.
He looks great, but if you want to try, that's probably because you just missed getting
Yeah.
the ink on the stamp. So go ahead, do another one.
Okay.
That's the beauty of stamping, is you can do as many as you need to do to get it right.
Do it again. Ooh, still feeling a little nervous. All right. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at my little doggy.
Perfect. All right, now the way
Oh.
these spots are set up, you see there's two little blotches right there.
Yes,
Those go in
that's
his
his
ear.
ear.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Oh, gosh.
I think you probably just do it right.
Oh, right there?
Yeah. Go ahead. Now, give it
Oh,
another.
another.
There you go.
Oh, boy.
Perfect.
Okay. I don't know. Let me look at yours again. Okay, so it was down like that. And if I make a mistake, I'll just do it over, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. What if I ruin my dog?
There's 101 where this one is.
Oh, I was a little bit off.
That's
See on
okay.
his little
Yeah,
chest?
Yeah. So, since it's your first time,
Well,
go ahead and do another one.
okay.
This is
All
the
right.
best part about stamping, is that it's only paper. And
Okay,
it'll
just
be
don't.
fine.
Oh boy. Okay, here I go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one's even better.
You get better with practice.
Okay, now last time his little spots were a little off his chest.
You were a little to the right, I think.
So I need to go a little. Oh, well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Perfect.
it is perfect.
Okay, now you have it. Now here's your punch.
Oh gosh, okay.
And I'm just going to demonstrate on one of these other ones. So you're just going to slide that in so you
Wait,
can
is it
see
my-
what you're doing.
Where's my good one on the other side?
It's on the other side.
Okay.
So get him lined up. And it's as easy as that.
He's so cute.
All right.
But I was so nervous. So I go like this.
Yeah, now get him centered in there the way you want him.
I should be holding this.
Yeah, let's get the ink out of the way so we don't have any more accidents.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh,
Perfect.
whoops.
Okay, you go find him.
Hey, little doggy.
Oh, there he is. There's my little doggy.
Okay, so while we have the punch out, let's just grab some hearts. So all you have to do is take your paper and just put it in there so it's in the heart area.
Okay.
And we're going to do that 3 times.
And that's 2 and 3. Okay.
Good job.
All right. Friends forever. I think
Oh,
that
it came
looks
out
good.
great. Okay, very good.
All right.
Now this, I selected this label punch because I thought it looked like a dog tag. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it in like that
Okay.
and give it a little punch.
Oh gosh. Okay, here I go. Done.
That's it. And the last thing is we're going to use this hand punch just to put a little hole in the top of the tag. Perfect. Okay, so if we look at our card here, you'll see we've got a little background image of little paw prints to put on. So we've got this adorable, this is probably my favorite stamp in the whole set, is this cute little paw print. And one of the things that's really helpful when you're stamping is to have these blocks, these clear blocks of different sizes, because when you've got a little tiny stamp like this, it really helps to have the smaller area. It makes a big difference. Where I had the footprints going up and around.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
But you can do it any way you like. So you just let your artistic license go with that.
Well, I don't have an artistic license.
Yes, you do.
I really don't.
Yes, you
can.
do.
No, we will agree to disagree. How many stamps can I do before I have to re-ink?
Well, just you should re-ink after each one.
Oh.
There is a process, a technique called stamping off, where you get lighter images as you go along. But in this case, we want them to be nice and dark.
Now he's going up.
Adorable.
Well, we'll see. Actually, my little dog is adorable.
I love that.
One more there, one more there.
Really cute. Okay. Now it's time to assemble. All right. Now you've got actually a couple of different options here. We've got wet glue, which I love, but it has a little bit of a learning curve, and just in terms of how much to use, and it tends to get away from you at times. And then we've got something called snail, and this is this tape dispenser that works really well. So I'm just going to use a scrap here to give you a quick demonstration. It's got a little hatch door. You just open it up, and this little roller has sticky tape on it, or glue. And what happens is when you roll it firmly along the edge,
wow.
and then pull it to the side, you get a little sticky strip. I don't know if you can see that.
I see that, yeah.
Okay, so that's so you don't need a lot. You just need a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our white mat and put it on our black. So what I would recommend that you do is just go around the 4 sides and maybe once in the middle. You can go fast. And then
Wow.
kind of snap your wrist a little at the end.
Whoops. Is that okay? I went off a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's fine.
Snap my wrist at the end. Oops.
Okay, good. Now you just want to get that on there. Now, if you look carefully, you want to keep the card facing the way you cut the edges, because there could be a little lip on the bottom edge. So you want to keep it like that, and then you're just going to place this. You're going to get it centered in there like so.
Okay, well, we'll see how centered I can get it.
have another way of sticking things down called dimensionals. Now these are just little sticky dots that have some foam in the center. And what you can, now I'm not sure whose dog is whose. You can pick your dog. I'm not sure which one you like better.
I think this is my dog.
Okay, so all you're going to do is you're going to take a dimensional and just stick it one there, and then you can put another one here and maybe another one there. So you've got 3 all together.
One on his rump. One on his little chest.
And then you're also going to take your dimensionals and put a couple on. Well, actually, let's put the string on there first.
Okay.
So we've got this really nice twine. And the way I do it is I make the loop first, and then I just push it through.
Oh, well,
Like
that was
so.
easy.
Now you can, I think, let me see. Yeah, I just left that loose. You can just trim the edges. All right, so go ahead and put your dimensionals on that are mini dimensionals, which fit these little hearts
Oh,
just
yes.
right. So you can peel those off and put them on the hearts. Be a good idea.
Just because it's so white right there.
See, you're designing. It didn't take much. Now, what did we do with the ink pad?
What do you think, Gerald? He says paw print. Alrighty. Oh, perfect.
Wonderful. All right, so now the last thing you're going to do is turn them over, and you're going to put some snail on the back, and then you're going to mount it on top of your card base.
Oh, I almost forgot we didn't have the actual card yet. Well, there we are.
There you are. Now, one more thing you can do
Yay!
is, why not, since we can, why not take our Poppy Parade ink that matches the cardstock, and where's our stamp set? Why don't we go in here and grab this little heart shape, and where's our little block?
The one with
How do
the
these
paws.
things disappear so
Oh.
quickly? Okay, I got it. All right, why don't you, first what I would advise is that you practice on here once, because this is a brand new stamp and it might take a minute for the
Okay.
ink to get on there well. Good, good. Okay, now don't rock.
Oh, don't rock. Okay. Dab. We'll try again. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so why don't you put a couple of hearts on the inside,
Anywhere on the inside?
anywhere you like.
Oh, that's so cute. It's hard to stop once you get started.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, okay.
Adorable.
It is adorable, and I made it
You absolutely
with Leslie's
made it.
help. But I made it.
You absolutely made it. And so here's an envelope. Got a
Yay.
great envelope that matches. You can even put a stamp on the envelope if you wanted to.
You can put one right there.
Oh wait, well don't do
Oh,
it while
okay.
the thing's in there because you might not get a good impression. So here's your envelope, and
Is that it?
yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm like, whoa, I'm going to do this. Okay.
No rocking.
I know, I keep doing that. Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
I'm going to stop now.
All right.
I don't want to go overboard.
So there is what I would call a pretty amazing, beautiful card that actually feels good. It feels substantial, really nice quality paper, and something that you can send off to someone or keep for yourself. Get those things in there. And there you have it.
Well, thank you, Leslie. That was both terrifying and wonderful all at the same time.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks, everybody.